Good morning students, I am Maushmi Prasad and creator of this channel Digital Generation. This channel is regarding chapter wise preparation for both ICSE and CBSE students. I hope you will get best knowledge and explanation from this channel. Today we are going to study about combination of resistances or resistors. Till now it is very clear to us that current flowing in the circuit depends not only on the potential difference but also on the resistances connected in the circuit. So the electric circuit of radio, television and all other electrical appliances have two or more resistances connected to get the required amount of current in the circuit. So we have to see that how we will connect the resistances in the circuit. To increase the resistance in the circuit and to get reduced amount of current in the circuit, we will connect the resistances in series or lengthwise, and to get little amount of resistance in the circuit and greater amount of current in the circuit, then we will connect it in parallel. So in series connection we get more resistance in the circuit, and in parallel connection we get less resistance in the circuit. First of all, series connection. Now we will discuss what is series connection. When two resistances are connected together end to end, then it is called series connection. In series connection what happens? I told you the resistance in the circuit increases and current flowing in the circuit decreases. So when we need reduced amount of current and more resistance in the circuit, we will connect them in series. Here I have taken only two resistances. You can connect any number of resistances as required. And when the resistances are connected between 2 points, then they are said to be connected in parallel. This is the resistance R1, this is the resistance R2. They are connected at the same point, and so their resistance is parallel. In parallel resistance what happens? I told you that in parallel resistance in the circuit is decreased and current flowing is increased in the circuit. Now we will study one by one about series connection of resistance and parallel connection in resistance. In series connection, the combined resistance or the resultant resistance will be calculated by the law of combination of resistances in series, and according to the law of combination of resistances in series, what it states? It states that combined resistance or resultant resistance will be equal to the sum of all the individual resistance. In series connection, we will remember two most important things. In series connection, what happens? The potential difference across each individual resistance is different, which depends on the value of the resistances. The potential difference in R1 is different, it will be V1, and potential difference in R2 will be different, suppose it is V2. But the total potential difference will be equal to the voltage of the battery. That is, the sum of all the individual potential difference of the resistance will be equal to the voltage of the battery across the two ends of the battery. That is the voltage of the battery. So the total potential difference is equal to the sum of all the individual potential difference of each resistance connected together in series is equal to the voltage of the battery. That is, V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 and so on. So V, the voltage of the battery or the potential difference across the two ends of the battery will be equal to all the individual potential difference across each resistance, V1 plus V2 plus V3. So it is clear that potential difference across the two ends of the battery will be equal to the sum total of all the individual potential difference of each resistance. Again, the current. In series connection what happens? The current flowing through the circuit remains the same. The current flowing through the circuit of each resistance and across the battery is same. That is, current flowing through R1 is I, current flowing through R2 is also I, and current flowing through the whole circuit is also I. So current flowing in the circuit in series connection does not change. It remains the same throughout the circuit. Only potential difference across the two ends of each resistance differs, but the total potential difference across the end of the battery is same. That is, V1 plus V2 will be equal to V. Now we will derive the formula. R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. We have seen that V will be equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 and so on. And again, according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, that is current flowing in the circuit, and resistance. So V1 will be I. Current flowing in the circuit is always same, that is I. R1, if R1 is the resistance in case of V1, V2 will be I into R2, and again V3 will be I into R3 and so on. So now we will put this value in this equation. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is equal to IR, current flowing in the circuit, and the resistance. V1 is equal to I into R1 plus V2 is equal to I into R2. V3 is equal to I into R3. Note here that current flowing in the circuit is same, so we have put I, that is current, I in all cases, because current remains the same and resistances are different. Now IR is equal to I is taken common, R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on. So R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Thus, in series connection, we can say that combined resistance R is equal to the sum of all the individual resistances connected together in series, that is R1, R2, R3 and so on. If we sum up all these resistances together, we get the combined resistance in series. Now, if it is asked that if 1 ohm resistor is connected 4 times in a circuit, then what will be the total resistance in the circuit? 1 ohm resistance is connected in series and 4 1 ohm such resistance are connected together in series, then it will be 4 ohm. Total resistance in the circuit will be 4 ohm. Now by using Ohm's law, we will solve few word problems. In this word problems, circuit diagram is must. You have to draw the circuit diagram. If you don't draw the circuit diagram, you will get no marks in the exam. So circuit diagram is must. Now the second problem, 3 resistors of 5 ohm, 8 ohm and 12 ohm are connected together in series, and a cell is having 3 cells, that is the battery consists of 3 cells, each of 2 volt. Now 3 cells means 3 into 6 volt, so the voltage of the battery will be 6 volt because 3 such cells are connected together in battery, and the resistance R will be 5 plus 8 plus 12 is equal to 25 ohm. Now we will draw the circuit diagram. And first we have to find the current flowing in the circuit. The resistors are connected in series. Three cells are connected here. So 1 cell, 2 cell, 3 cell. 3 cells are connected. 2 volt, 2 volt, 2 volt means 6 volt. And the resistance here are 5 ohm, 8 ohm and 12 ohm. Now we have to find the current flowing in the circuit. Current flowing in the circuit will be same throughout the circuit. So I will be V by R according to Ohm's law. Now total resistance here will be 5 plus 8 plus 12 is equal to 25 ohm. So combined resistance in the series is 25 ohm and voltage is given 6 volt. Now I will be V by R, 6 by 25 is equal to 0.24 ampere. So the current flowing in the circuit is 0.24 ampere. Now the second part of this question is find the potential difference across 12 ohm resistance okay. This is the 12 ohm resistance. So R is 12 ohm, and current flowing in the circuit will be same, that is 0.24 ampere. Now we have to find the V voltage across this end, across these two ends where 12 ohm resistance is connected. So V will be found out. V is equal to IR. I here is 0.24 ampere calculated above, and current flowing will be same even through this resistance and this resistance. Current flowing is always 0.24 ampere here, and R is 12 ohm because we have to find the potential difference of this 12 ohm resistance. So resistance is 12 ohm. Now IR will be 0.24 into 12 ohm is equal to 2.88 volt. Thus the potential difference across this end of 12 ohm resistance will be 2.88 volt. Now for designing the domestic circuit, whether it will be connected in series or in parallel, we have to take several points in consideration. The bulb used for decorating Christmas trees or houses in Diwali all are connected in series because only single switch here operates to control lighting of all the bulbs. So only a small amount of current flows to the circuit and it is safe. Thus all the bulbs are connected in series. But disadvantage of these decorating bulbs that are connected together in series is that if one bulb blows off, any one bulb blows off or get fused, then it takes a long time for electrician to detect, restore and replace the fused bulb. So this is a disadvantage of series connection. Now disadvantage of series circuit in home. First of all the electrical appliances work with single switch. So each electrical appliances cannot be operated separately. If we put on the switch, all the electric appliances will work together, and if we put off the switch, then all the electrical appliances will be put off together. No separation of electrical appliances. And if any one of the electrical appliances is out of order, all the other electrical appliances stops working. If one of the electrical appliances is out of order, so this is also disadvantage. Another disadvantage is that the voltage which we get in series circuit, what is the voltage of our house? 220 volt. The voltage which we get in series circuit is less than 220 volt. So what happens? The bulbs glows less brightly and does not get sufficient amount of current in the series connection. So this is the disadvantage, as they are not getting the sufficient amount of voltage. 220 is not getting. So bulbs glows less brightly here. Now the last disadvantage of series connection is that when the bulbs are connected in series, what happens? Resistances here increases considerably. As the resistance increases, current flowing in the circuit decreases. Each electrical appliances in a house has different power rating. So all the electrical appliances will not get enough current to work, and thus the electrical appliances in our house with different power rating will not work properly, as they are not getting sufficient amount of current, because all the resistances, that is bulb that are connected in series, acts as resistors and reduces the current flowing in the circuit. These are the main disadvantage. That is why we are not having series circuit in our house. In our next class, we will study about parallel connection of resistances. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful, please do like and share this video and subscribe my channel. And if you have any doubt regarding this chapter, then please comment below. I will try to answer as early as possible.